Okay, a lot has transpired since this wedding debacle, and at this particular point, it has come down to this: is Anthony a coward or brave for serving Amber the divorce papers? Let's get into the backstory. So, at this particular point, Anthony has not been home for quite some time. I'm thinking about this time period, maybe 4 or 5 days, 6 days, going on a week now. He has not been back home since leaving Amber and doing all of the crazy stuff he did at the wedding. Now he's constantly frolicking around, chilling and lounging and trying to get into Rose's bed and talking about he wants snacks and all kind of other kind of things. And she's enjoying it to a certain degree, to a large degree, because she still has him there. But to a certain degree, she's like, okay, what's going on? And he's just showing a lot of erratic behavior that is not very much have been in his character, or if you say his character makeup. It's kind of like he's indecisive, he's being impulsive, he's just doing a lot of erratic things. Plus, he got his friend, I think it's Dalen, going to pick up his stuff from Amber. And let's go to the videotape to see how that went with Crazy Ty.
Hold on, Amber.
Where is he?
Kind of strong a little bit, Amber. Hold on, Amber. I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me where he is.
Amber, he's at a hotel.
At a hotel where?
Amber.
Dalen. At a hotel where?
I don't know the address yet.
Okay, when you find it, give it to me and just text me, and
on.
I'll take it to
Amber,
him.
hold on
Dalen,
now.
give me the bag.
Amber.
Dalen, give me the bag. Dalen,
Amber,
you hurt my hand.
Amber,
You know what? I'm gonna take it to him.
Hold
Where
on,
is he?
Amber.
Where?
So there you have it, folks. What a scene and what an episode there, right there. That clip was crazy. Dalen stood 10 toes down and ran out without his shoes. I mean, I was expecting him to fold under that pressure that Crazy Ty was putting on him, because she was old school Amber, about to go ham on him. She went pretty much wild on him anyway. She ran after him barefoot, and he ran out the house without his shoes. That just shows you how wild the scene was. But anyway, Anthony should be coming and doing some of this stuff himself. At least call the girl, say something, speak to her. I don't know what's up with Mr. Dalton, but he is bugging out. And his boy stood 10 toes down. I swear I thought he was going to fold. I thought he was going to fold, but he didn't fold. He stood up, he stood his ground, and he didn't get into more physical than that. He held on to that bag, make sure that he didn't touch anything, but he held on to that bag. Well, anyway, let's get into present day and see what's going on after he brings the bag back. So let's fast forward a bit. After he brought the bag back, Anthony at this particular time decides that he's going to divorce Amber. He gets on the phone and like he's going to call her or something, but based on the skits that followed that particular skit where he supposedly got on the phone to call her, it doesn't seem like he did call her at all. It just seems like he just called his lawyer and drew up the divorce papers. So, and this little loop that you see going on here is Anthony serving the divorce, showing Ro the divorce papers and the process that he did on his phone of getting the divorce. And she's kind of betwixt and between, just trying to figure out like what is going on. This is really wild and it's unstable. It's not like him, and neither is it like her right now. So this is, I don't know where they're going with this. I don't even know how this is going to transpire. You still got Malachi situation and story to come in and deal with. You still got Amber to come and deal with, like all of this. This could get quite messy. Don't know where they're going with this. Anthony, you can see he's kissing her twice and she's not moving. because she just doesn't know what to do. She loves him, but at the same time, she's like, who are you? But she's also saying to herself, is who am I? Because why am I still allowing this to go down the way it's going down? And what am I doing? This is crazy. But we're gonna get into some more things because he served the papers, and now Amber is going to be next to get the paper served to her. Let's go and watch the videotape of Amber getting served the paper
Versus Amber, though. This man is filing for divorce.
I assume so.
How? We were just together a week ago. Like, what?
So there you have it. Ant-Man serves Amber the divorce papers. What a coward. He gives it to her, not giving her a phone call, not facing her. At minimum, a phone call, sit down and talk or something like that. Immediate and nothing. Just serves it to her. Granted, she did some things before the marriage. She was foul and unfaithful, and I couldn't stand her guts because she was one of my favorite characters. And then all of a sudden, she started running around and frolicking around with Wayne, of all people, behind Mr. Dalton's back, and did all that dirt. But listen, even so, when she got married, she was pushing herself to hold to the vows and everything. But at the same time, although she did all of that, and Anthony's supposed to be the man, you are who you are. Okay, you took a moment to step away because things could have gotten crazy. But at the same time, you need to talk to her. You're just serving her the papers and doing all that kind of stuff. That's some sucker punk stuff, Anthony, and I don't like how you moving right now. I don't like what you did to her. You should be facing her, not just serving her the papers and then running off. But we're going to see how this is going to pan out right here, because now Shayla sees this whole situation. Oh my God. Now Shayla comes to the door and she sees it and thinks it as her opportunity to get with Ant-Man. But Anthony ain't thinking about no Shayla. He is not thinking about her the least bit, but she's thinking about Anthony. This is her chance. This is her shot. This is about to get messy, 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 because Shayla ain't got a shot in any type of shot with Anthony at all. She needs to just step off. So, but when you got friends like Shayla, who needs enemies? I mean, geez, she's sitting there trying to shoot her shot, or push Amber out the way and cheer her up, but at the same time think she can wrap Anthony up. That smirk on her face paints 1,000 words. I mean, it says a lot. Well, paints 1,000 words, it says a lot. So I'm just wondering where they're going to go with this one. This one is going to be an explosive one here too, because I think Shayla is going to profess her love and profess her care for him at the most inopportune time. So this is going to get messy, messy, messy. And again, Anthony, you're a punk for this. You're a punk for this. I think you're a coward. Okay, so now we're in the comments. Island Boy says, with Shayla, Amber don't need enemies. That's a fact. With friends like Shayla, she don't need no enemies. Ro ain't her enemy. All these other people are not her enemies. Her enemy is right in her face, her friend Shayla, because you trying to take her man this whole time. He don't want you. The look on Shayla's face was pure happiness that Anthony is divorcing Amber. Girl, she ain't got no shot. You right, Amai. She ain't got no shot at all. You ain't got no shot at all with Anthony. I don't know what your face all smirked up for. You should be helping your girl and not trying to take the opportunity and seize the moment to try to get Anthony for yourself. He don't want you. He ain't thinking about you. It's that old saying, forget it, forgot it, never thought about it. So he ain't thinking about it. Let's go on to the next comment. Our next comment is Gold Cross. I don't understand why she's so shocked. He announced at Rose's wedding he was in love with her. I wouldn't want to be with a man that was in love with someone else. Sign the paper, Amber. Let Ro deal with baby Anthony. You know one thing? I always defend Anthony. I've defended him many a times. That's my boy, man, 50 grand. But right now, he is baby Anthony. Because he ain't man up. He ain't stepped to the situation. He trying to backdoor out of it. So if he trying to backdoor out of it, I don't see how successful him and Ro could be if he taking that particular approach. So he needed to go and sit down and speak with her, or at least get on the phone with her and talk to her. Don't just serve her out of the blue like that and not give her an opportunity or whatever. I mean, it's the coward's way out, Anthony. So I think that was a coward move. Regardless of what she did before, we the audience know, but he don't know. And because of that, I think he should have really stepped to her and really dealt with the situation head on in a manly way, not in this little coward way. Our next comment is Roderick Jones. Pretty weak move by Ant. 2 weddings, mad money spent, and at the end of the day, everybody's still single. This is how Wayne's world turns. That is a fact. All this money that was spent on these rings, this wedding, you know, calculated $300,000-$400,000 with honeymoons and all that kind of stuff, close to $500,000. Yet and still, everybody is still single. That is how the Wayne's world turned, and that is a weak move, and I just gotta agree with it. I just think it's weak all around. Coward. But somebody else might think it's brave. You know, was he being brave or is he being weak? That is up to you to decide right here. I already made my decision after reading these comments and just looking through this. At first, I had a little bit of questions, but I personally think it was a coward move. Somebody else might think it's brave. Please don't forget to write down in the comment section what you think. Was he a coward or was he brave? Is he being a coward or is he being brave in his move that he's making to divorce Amber? But anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.